And girls, and welcome to the top of the mountain. HikerJimBob is going to teach you how to play Pokemon TCG Solitaire. This is a game that I came up with. I've had relative success with. I have read about other TCG solitaires that you can play, and while they sound fun, this one I think I've had a lot of fun with it so far, and I'm going to teach you guys how to play it. You make your own deck, so you're going to set it up. It's a 24 card deck. I know my lighting's not great. As I've said before, this channel is for fun and not for profit, so guess what? If the lighting's not great, I don't care. We have 6 different types of Pokemon: electric, psychic, rock, ground, fighting, fire, grass, and water. And you can play with more types if you want to include dark, steel, or fairy, but the game will go quicker and be more fun, I think, if you have 6 types. I'm working with the new Evolution series, so I have all evolution cards. My energies aren't all evolutions, obviously. So I got a Staryu, Drowsy, Ponyta, Onix, Tangela, and Voltorb, and these are going to be the Pokemon of the deck. You have 6 different types, 6 different energies, and you're going to want 3 of each energy. And that's the deck set up, so let's begin gameplay, because the easiest way to explain the rules is to play the game. So, like all Pokemon adventures starting out, you're going to need a starter Pokemon. So the way to get your starter is you flip the deck over, search the deck till you get a starter. Tangela is my starter. That is my starter Pokemon. Now we're going to go on our adventure. So this is the RNG phase, alright? So now, I'm going to walk through the tall grass and I'm going to find a wild Pokemon. So the way to find a wild Pokemon is you're just going to flip over cards until you find one. So, luckily with this draw, I found one right off the bat. So I encounter a wild Voltorb. Now, we are going to battle our wild Voltorb. And we're going to draw and flip over cards. And we're going to flip over energy cards. Now, you always attack first, then your opponent attacks, and so you got to keep track of who's going where and what. When you flip over an energy card, you want your energy card to match the type of Pokemon that you're playing with. So I'm Tangela, I go. My electric energy will not attach to my grass type, so my attack is a miss. Voltorb's turn, he draws or attacks rock, it is a miss. I do not apply weaknesses or resistances. I haven't really thought through that yet. This is just my rough draft. So, my turn, I draw another Pokemon. This is going to be my ally Pokemon. So I can also attach energies to this Pokemon. So we'll keep playing. Miss. Miss. Miss for him. Miss for me. Missed attack. Miss. Nothing. Nothing. Aha. So, on my opponent's turn, I have drawn an electric energy, and I'm going to attach that, and so he has attacked me. He has landed a successful attack. So, whichever side lands 3 successful attacks or attaches 3 energies between their active and ally Pokemon wins the battle. If I win the battle, I will capture the Voltorb. If the enemy wins the battle, they will take my active Pokemon and it will become wild. So let's keep going. Got a Ponyta. If you already have an active and an ally Pokemon, you just discard that Ponyta. Their turn. Nothing. Nothing for me. Nothing for them. Aha. So my Staryu has a hit. So we attach an energy to him. Nothing for my opponent, Onix. So we discard it because I already have an active and ally Pokemon. Nothing. Nothing. And he calls an ally Pokemon. Once there are 2 active and 2 ally Pokemon, you keep your discarded Pokemon in the discard pile. Say Voltorb did not draw an opponent Pokemon, and I discard my entire hand. Then I'm going to pull these Pokemon out and shuffle them back in until he gets an ally. But he already has one, so we're going to pull out these energy cards and continue our battle. And you always go first, so I can't attach this to either Pokemon. Same here. Boom. My Tangela lands an attack, so I'm up 2 energies to 1 energy. Nothing for them. Boom. So I have, between my active and ally Pokemon, 3 energies, which means I have defeated this Voltorb, and I capture it. So that is the end of the battle. I have won the battle. I capture the Pokemon. So we're going to keep our starter Pokemon, and we're going to do one more battle. So let's see. We encounter a wild Drowsy. The battle has begun. Nothing for me. Drowsy's turn. Nothing. Miss. Miss. I draw a Staryu of ally. Miss. Miss. He lands a hit. I get a hit. Miss. 2 hits. 2 hits. Miss. Miss. I already have an active and ally, so I will discard that Ponyta. He calls an ally, Onix. Miss. Boom. So between their team, they have landed 3 hits, 3 energy cards, which means I lose Tangela to my, he becomes wild, and my ally Pokemon then moves up, and the battle is over. So the point of the game is to capture all of the Pokemon. Once you have captured 2 Pokemon, you can then call an ally, so it's not just random. So let's see that in action. Say I encounter this wild Onix, and I don't want to wait to see if a wild Pokemon comes to my aid. I can call one of my Pokemon, but if the Onix defeats my Staryu, then I will lose both of them to become wild Pokemon, and then whatever I have on my bench becomes my active Pokemon. If all of your active Pokemon get knocked out, you lose the game, you just restart and get another starter. So this is the Pokemon Solitaire that I have come up with. If you guys have any questions, please ask me down in the comments below. Let me know if this works out for you and if you enjoy playing it. Keep on climbing, trainers.